Alright, so this is going to be a review of this Reikiya handheld vacuum. It's also a blower. This was sent to me to review, so I didn't buy it. The company actually sent it to me to do a review. Here you go. I don't know what the 1 to 2 battery thing means. HEPA, I'm assuming HEPA air filter maybe. Okay, so HV-C11 handheld vacuum cordless. There's a 2-in-1 vacuum cleaner and air duster. Okay. So you can see where it was made and stuff. Alright. And all their other information there. Nothing on that side. So AI smart control, suction and blowing in one, LED display, and super powerful suction. Okay, here you go. Vacuuming mode. Press the button for 2 seconds to switch on or off with the plus and high spend. I'm assuming it means high speed, and then the minus low speed 2 modes. Okay, blowing mode. Tap the roller button to turn from vacuuming mode to blowing mode with 1 to 100 adjustable speed. Whoa. Okay. Support. There's their email. And it says, we'll provide you with an efficient, professional, and friendly service. If you have any problem, please contact us by email or log on to the official website for instant communication. There's their website. Okay, let's open this up. I'll also compare this to, I got a similar one from Costco, so we'll see how it compares. The Fantik one, I believe. Okay, so this is what it looks like inside. It comes in this nice little compact pouch. Okay, pretty cool. Alright, I did charge it up beforehand. That's why, well, I mean, it came like that, but so I charged it up beforehand. The nice thing with this is it's okay using any USB-C input source, or pretty much most of them. Like I use my phone charger. Sometimes they only like a 5-volt input, and that's why this was all kind of torn up. It used to be like same as this, but whoa, what's going on with the police? Oh, so you're supposed to actually use this to tear it open, I guess, but so you're supposed to pull that and then that opens that way. Okay, but I just slid it off. Okay, anyways, then you got this piece. It does look very nice. Okay, you got this to peel as well to remove this. Pretty cool. And then this slides down, I guess. Yep. Alright, and it does have a little protective thing on the screen, so if you want, you can peel that off. I know people like to leave it on, but peel that off. Okay, there you go. Alright, and when you charge it, it shows some numbers here. It charged relatively quick, but anyways, let's go ahead and power it on. So if you press and hold that, right now it's on blowing mode, and suction is here, and the blowing is here. So you can see this on level 1. Oh wow, it actually has 100 different levels. Sorry, that was probably loud. But anyways, I don't know what that L1, L3 is. Let me see here. I'll read the book later. I'll read the booklet later to find out, but okay, I'm assuming that means like maximum already. L2. 96, okay, sorry, it's probably loud. So if you have it on max and then you press this button, it goes down a little. And if you have it low and you press the button, it goes up. Alright, so here's all the accessories it comes with. It comes with this brush tool as well as this edge tool. I'm assuming this slides, but wow, okay, it's hard to move. There you go. So it goes like that for the brush. Okay, and then you slide it back down for the edge. I'm going to read the instruction manual, and I'll actually show all the pages on there, so if you don't like to see that stuff, you can go ahead and fast forward through. But, yeah. All right, let's see here. Okay, that's the little filter. I'm assuming that's a HEPA air filter. Wow, it has a lot of attachments here. I'm going to tell you one thing. This thing is way more organized and compact than the Fantik one. Oh, this got eaten up somehow a little bit. So it has already a filter. So this is actually a spare, it seems. Okay, how do I peel this? Okay, just peel this off. Hopefully it didn't get scratched up. Oh, it did get scratched up a little bit there. It's okay. It's going to get way more scratched up when I actually use it. Actually, did it wipe off? It did get a little bit of a scuff, like a scratch, but not too bad. Okay, once I wiped it, it's not very visible. So here's the attachment for the vacuum, okay? And yeah, I'll have to see how you get this stuff out because I don't see... Oh, I guess there's this lip to pull it out. So the vacuum section, the canister's kind of small. But I guess that's to make everything fit in this little bag, okay? Then they have the little attachments. These are for the blower. You can see there's the wide blower, the not as wide blower, and then the fine point, and then the ultra fine point. This is more like for inflating stuff than blowing away junk. Okay, and yeah, there's a second filter. Okay, then it also comes with the cable, okay, and the instruction manual. Sorry if I accidentally wasn't showing stuff in camera, but here we go. Here's the cable. It comes in a little baggie and a twist tie. And this is, as you can see, it's the slow charging cable. It's just regular USB 1 or something. It's not even USB 2. USB 2, usually this plastic is black. Okay, anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at the manual. I'll read it all myself, but I'm just going to show it to you, just in case somebody wants the full manual here. Okay, excuse me. So I'm going to put that all in there. I'm not going to put the Chinese portion, but yeah, I'm just going to show the manual in here. Okay, here's pages 1 and 2. Here's the other 2 pages. Hopefully it's readable. And I'm assuming these are the last 2 pages and the rest are probably in Chinese. So there you go. Okay, I'm going to read this and I'll be back. Anything important, I'll let you know. Alright, I'm back. So, not too much, but here we go. The container is 75 milliliters. Charging input is 5 volt 3 amps or 9 volt 2 amps max. Okay, charge time is about 2.5 hours. There's the high, mid, and low for the vacuum. 14 minutes on high, 33 minutes on medium, and 55 minutes on low. That's the approximately how long it will run. Okay, here's the suction power on high, 18,000 PA, 11,000 PA max on mid, and 6,000 PA max on low. It's 120 watts, and there's 3 2600 milliamp hour batteries according to this. Okay, and also some of these are for inflating stuff, like these other ones, not just blowing. Like they actually sized it for like air mattresses and stuff for inflating and deflating them. Okay, anyways, I found out the L1, 2, and 3 is for the vacuum mode, although you don't really need to use that for the vacuum mode. Okay, and to get this on, you see how it has this little thing. Is there a notch on the vacuum thing? Nope. So I guess you just figure out where it lines up. Interesting. Okay, so I guess this, you see this thing, it lines up with these dots. Okay, so start with the top of this at the open one, and then twist it to the solid one. And there you go, now we have the vacuum mode. Alright, so we'll turn this on. So when you press this, it goes to vacuum mode, and then that's the low vacuum mode, medium, and high. So this mode is meant for blower, but obviously, okay, sorry, but obviously because either way, no matter what, it's suction or blower, depending on just which side you flip it, it doesn't matter what mode you have. So I don't know why they have those 3 modes for the vacuum thing. Maybe it's just so the battery life is more predictable. Also, it detects when it's clogged and it says it slows down and then eventually shuts off. So let's test that. Nope, maybe only in vacuum mode. Nope. Oh, there we go. Now it's slowed down. It slowed itself down. Interesting. Even though it was still on 3. It slows itself down, and then if you let go, it stays slow until you adjust it again. Then there's the light. Okay, there's this light for easily seeing the dust. You can see there was some dust there. I'll vacuum that up. There's some like little fuzzy stuff there. Vacuum that up. Wow, even on low mode it suctioned it. Not bad. Okay, so there we go. And what else? So the vacuum thing works well. You can also attach these. Okay, one thing to take note of, you do not want to put this on here. I mean, you can, but you don't want to put these on here on the suction mode, because if you use this and you suction junk in without the filter, you're going to destroy the fan or whatever's, the rotor or whatever's in there. Okay, so this is, it's okay if you're just deflating something, but if there's something inside whatever you're deflating and it sucks that in, keep that in mind. You're going to damage this. So yeah, I don't know. I would avoid using this to deflate things just in case. But I mean, if it would just blew in normal air and you're sucking the air back out, you should be okay. Okay, then you got obviously these attachments for using as the blower. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, it has this little, these little wings to make it so you can twist this on easier. Oh, you can turn on the light without even attaching anything, or without using the vacuum. That's cool. Okay. My bad, I attached it on the wrong side. I was wondering, I was like, why is it suctioning? Okay, so we'll get this on there. Oh yeah, that's powerful. The one thing is, because of the restricted airflow, I feel air coming out from all over here. Interesting. Okay, let's try just using this one, like if I was using it for a blower, maybe to clean out computers or something. Oh, that's powerful. Okay, yeah, it's a pretty good air blower. The one thing with this is when you're using the blowing mode, you can't see the screen. I don't know why they put the screen here and not like somewhere here. Not like you really need to see the screen, except for like to see the battery level. But it's kind of funny that they cover it. So, okay, so there's that. I'm thinking I might want to keep some of those little baggies to be able to keep this from scratching itself when it's packed. I don't remember how it was supposed to be packed in there. Oh, maybe this was supposed to go sideways so it can go completely up that way. And then maybe this goes here. And then this can go like that. How do we fit this extra filter in here? Does it go like that? There we go. Perfect. So there's how you fit all of that. Closes up. Obviously you can also leave the cable in there, and you can leave the manual in there if you want. Okay, and now let me compare it to the Fantik one that I got from Costco. I don't think Costco sells this anymore. The one thing that's nice with the Fantik one, it looks like you have more space for vacuuming, but again, like I think they designed it that way, yeah, so that it all fits in this one nice little compact bag. You see this thing? This thing alone it won't even fit. I don't know if this, actually it might, but what about all the other attachments? Because this came with also a bunch of attachments. It came, this one, the Fantik one, had a little brush here, and it had this like vacuum kind of nozzle. Okay, and all of these. So yeah, this one has different set of stuff. It would not fit in this bag for sure. There's no way you would fit it in that little hard pack case. So, but this is what the Fantik one came with that I got from Costco. Okay, I'm kind of curious the blowing power, because that should tell me if I can get a similar size blowing nozzle. Let me see. I don't even remember. This one is I can't even remember how I put this together. Okay, I'm assuming this was the blowing side. So I don't know if they have comparable nozzle sizes to compare this. So the Fantik one, like the design of the Fantik one, it's not as nice for putting attachments. Like it's a little bit like you have to grab this to do it. This has a little bit more easy to grab for putting on attachments. So let's see, do they have an equivalent nozzle? This nozzle's bigger, so it won't be a fair test. You see that? This nozzle's much bigger. But I'm curious. Let's see here. So I'm gonna attach this one. You see it's nice how they put these little wings to make it easy to rotate on. That's cool. Okay, let me try this one real quick. I haven't used this in a while. This one only has 2 settings, if that matters. And this. I think this one's actually stronger too. I mean, you see how it has like this bigger for the battery kind of thing? So, yeah. Let me try the suction one because maybe that's a little more comparable. You see how this one has its own also filter? Okay, let's try and compare the two with this. So we're gonna lock it. The canister here has a little dot to make it easier to know where to line it up. That's nice with that one. Okay, I'm assuming these are very similar in size. They're not exactly the same actually. This one's a little smaller, so it gives it a advantage with that. Let me see, is this similar? This makes it smaller, so then it will be, I don't know, I can't do a apples to apples comparison because it's not it's not an even thing. Oh, am I lining it up wrong? Oh no, that was fine. Wait, what? I think I might feel like I might be breaking. Is it lining up? Okay, there we wait, I don't know. It lets me keep turning it. Okay, don't twist too hard, I think, or you'll break it. Okay. So the vacuum, it has this little flap to keep stuff from falling out. Does this have the same? Yep, that also has a flap. Okay, let's see here. Let's try this one. Oops. Oops. Okay, that's why it wasn't going on right. I was putting it on the wrong side. There we go. I was like, what is going on? Okay, for me, I'm stupid. I need something that tells me this is vacuum and this is blower, since both rings are about the same size, right? Since both rings are about the same size. Yeah. But, okay. There you go. I mean, once you turn it on, you'll know what you're doing wrong. But anyways, here you go. Okay, this one does seem a little bit more powerful. Yeah, definitely this one is more powerful, This one's quieter, but it's less powerful, so I mean, it makes sense to be quieter. So yeah, pretty cool. This is nice. I think I'm going to keep this in my car as a portable thing. Keep in mind, if it gets too hot, it'll be bad for it. I didn't see anything in the instruction manual about temperatures. Maybe I didn't look close enough. But usually, like the batteries and stuff, you don't want them getting too hot. So if I'm going to leave it in the car, I'm going to keep it like under in the more hidden place where it keeps it cooler. But yeah, usually you don't want to keep stuff like this where there's too much temperature extremes, because it's not good for the battery. But it'll be useful because when I do computer repairs, I need a powerful air blower, and this one is pretty strong. This one probably not so much. I'm going to use this to clean the car real quick a little bit, and we'll see how it goes. Alright, and I also didn't show how this goes on. It's looks interesting because this has like an angled slot, but this just slides into there. Okay, so it just slides in, and that's pretty much it. Now it's attached, and you have the vacuum attachment on there. Yep. Alright, let's go to the car and do some vacuuming. Alright, let's try it on here. Can't really get into those. Okay. Alright, let's vacuum here. Okay, not bad. It would help to have like a little bendy straw to kind of go at that weird angle like inside, but yeah, other than that, pretty good. Alright, now on the seat, let's go ahead. Mixing crannies here. Some of the stuff is just stuck on there. Oh, did I? Works pretty well. Alright, here we go. Not bad. Couldn't get the really little small creases, but I feel that the suction is already going down here, even though there's 60% of the battery. Sorry, I'm filming like so bad. Okay. Alright, not bad. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, when I turn it off, some of the stuff fell out. So some of the stuff, you can see it's kind of stuck to the nozzle itself. I don't know if from static or what, but here you can see what's in the canister, kind of. I don't know if you can see what's in there. All right, let's empty this. All right, so there's that. You can see stuff is stuck to it. When you take the nozzle off, make sure you hold this. When you pull that off, I made the mistake of pulling the nozzle and holding the handle here, and then I popped off the vacuum container. I hope I didn't break it. Okay, I didn't break it. It still holds on, but you can see how it kind of wore those little teeth down a little. So be careful. Make sure again that you're holding onto this piece when you pull this out. Okay, so now to empty this, obviously you gotta take the filter out. I don't know if I can do this with one hand. I didn't bring the tripod. Give me a second. All right, and here you can see all the hairs and stuff stuck to it and whatnot that I vacuumed up, and all of this, and I'm just gonna dump it in the trash. Alright, so the hairs and stuff do get kind of stuck to this. It's a little bit hard to get them off. You can see little things are still stuck to it. So maybe a little brush might be nice to clean it off. But yeah, be careful. I don't know what, you don't want stuff going in this, okay? But there you go. Also, I did notice on the blower end, which is interesting. You see that? I don't know if you can see that, but they put that little foamy kind of stuff, the black mesh. Which is interesting to prevent like larger stuff from, I guess, getting sucked in and shot out, but I don't know if you can take that out. Yeah, I don't know how you would get that out if you had to try and clean that mesh. I couldn't figure it out. Maybe you'd have to unscrew it or something, but I'm not going to do that. Also, it looks like, I don't know if this is a lanyard hole or like, it looks like one. But yeah, anyways, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully this helped you decide if you want to get one of these. I'll put a link to it in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Yeah, pretty good. The vacuum canister, I feel they could maybe make an extended larger one just for people that use it more for vacuuming. But I guess if you do a lot of vacuuming, then maybe you want to get a dedicated actual like large vacuuming device. All right, this is more for like small, like little cleanups that you want to do. And also one other thing I forgot to mention, obviously, or maybe not obviously, don't suck up liquids with this, okay, because that will suck it straight into this and you can damage it. So that's pretty much it. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.